More than 1,000 dead pigs have been found floating in a river near Shanghai. Officials have launched an investigation. They say there is no evidence the pigs were dumped or had been infected. Water quality tests are now being carried out as the river supplies Shanghai residents with their drinking water. Well, the BBC's Martin Patience is in Beijing. Martin, why did this happen, do you think?
Well, we don't know. I mean, this is the mystery of the pigs dumped in the river. There are some local reports suggesting that there are many pig farms lying upstream, and for whatever reason, farmers there may have dumped these pigs in the water. As you were saying, the authorities in Shanghai have pulled out more than 1,200 pigs. They say that they started this operation on Friday. They say they're carrying out daily patrols during daylight hours. But as far as we understand, that rescue or the retrieval operation is still underway. And one of the residents who lives nearby that river says that this is a daily occurrence. Often you see pig carcasses in this river, although they added that this was the worst they'd ever seen.
Martin, there's no need to put this delicately. In many Chinese rivers, you see an awful lot of strange things, including a lot of dead animals. Is this just a large number of dead animals, which is just showing that it's used and this is something that happens frequently?
Well, you're right. I mean, look, China's waterways are often polluted. The Chinese have become used to this. I think, you know, a river full of dead pigs is something in a different order. Certainly, it's unusual, but as you point out, its waterways are polluted. Often we see chemicals, industrial waste, runoffs from factories, and it just raises this concern, particularly over the issue of drinking water. It's worth pointing out that authorities have said that these dead pigs in the drinking water, this river supplies some residents in Shanghai. They insist that there's no cause for concern, that they are monitoring the water, but I think, you know, the Chinese public, pigs or pollution, they're becoming very, very wary about this issue. And in many ways, this is just this latest type of case, unusual case, has underlined the issue once again.
Just to be clear, Martin, what about the filtration plants, whether in Shanghai, Beijing or any other major city? Does the filtration plant exist? And secondly, does it take this kind of potential poisoning out of the water?
Well, they do, of course. They treat water. I mean, China's got a big problem with its water sources. Much of it's polluted, but the authorities do treat the water. That said, for example, here in Beijing, many people do not drink the water out of the taps. They drink bottled water, and that's not only the middle classes, that's anybody that can afford drinking water. So the authorities do say that they're taking the necessary measures in order to ensure that the water supplies are clean, that they haven't been infected by these pigs. I think it's worth pointing out that, you know, dead animals in the river, yes, of course, that is, you know, a cause for concern. I think the bigger cause for concern for many people here is heavy metals, is the chemical runoffs that you sometimes see from factories, particularly in the south of the country.
All right, Martin, thanks for the latest there on those dead pigs in the river in Shanghai, here on BBC World News.